to be real, when you work hard for your money and you're living in Orange County, it takes a lot to live here. And so I did have an instinct for a while, which I think is very natural for people, to think, I've worked hard for my money and I need to hold on to it, and I need to decide what's going to happen with my money.
In terms of tithing, we always lived on a budget and tried to live below our means, but it seemed like a really big stretch to cover 10%.
I felt God pulling on my heart for a while, asking me, why are you doing that? I think I had surrendered everything in my life to God except for finances.
We were held back from tithing because of our own small thinking. And it wasn't until right before Pastor Andy took over as pastor that we were watching one of his sermons from Echo Church online. And he put out there the 90-day challenge to just try it for 90 days. Mm-hmm. And for the first time in our marriage of 20 some years, we looked at each other at the same time and said, why not? Let's try it for 90 days. We have nothing to lose. Shortly after we started tithing, we discovered a massive leak in our roof that had completely flooded behind the walls of our room and our downstairs and wrecked the floor. And what we found areas in our budget where we were able to make things work, and we just felt that this was in God's hands and He would help see us through.
We had a different patience than what we normally had. I mean, insurance was just overwhelmed with all the cases and didn't come around for a long time. Then when they did, they really didn't give us the money that we needed for the repairs. And so I realized that once I started tithing, I had a different feeling. I had a feeling of peace and contentment. And there was a gap that was filled in my life that I had been feeling before when I was holding back.
God asks us to test Him by tithing, and if we do, He will open up an abundance for us and to our storehouses. But I think where God opens up the abundance isn't just in your bank account. It's the peace that you get knowing that you've surrendered everything in your life to God. But it's also a humble confidence that you're going to have what you need at just the right time and just the right amount.
Knowing that God is at the center of everything in your life, there's nothing else like it.